Hey.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's Friday.
It's Friday, good people.
Y'all had a good week?
I hope so.
I'm sure you have. It's been a long week for some of you. Some of you, it's been a short week.
Sock'em type of week.
Yes, for some of you, it has been, one of those weeks.
And it's been blissful for some.
That's right. But we are so excited to be in your space today with Shay and Trio. Let's talk for real with Shay and Trio. It's Friday. I know those of you will be reviewing and watching the broadcast over during your leisure. Some of you watch it multiple times, you said to us.
I know I have.
And so, we want to bring you some topics that we are dealing with, real people talking about real issues. Okay, that's what we want to do. That's what Let's Talk for Real is all about. We want to give you something to think about over the weekend. Want to give you some food for thought. Want to give you some information that you can talk. Yes, like Jada.
Yes, red table.
Yeah, we've been anyway. It's Friday, baby, and we get ready to sing our song. So y'all sing along. It's Friday.
You know the deal.
It's Friday.
Can we talk for real?
It's Friday.
So
let's talk. Let's talk for real. Let's talk with Shay and Trill. Let's talk. Let's talk for real. Let's talk. Let's talk for real. Anyway. Okay, Shay might be glistening a little bit today because my private summers are back with a vengeance. They left me for a season and now they're back, and that's what the devil will do for you.
Before we get into the juicy topic, look what we got. Yes. Merchandising boop boops. Wait.
No,
there you go.
There you go.
Work with me.
She see how she do. She do it like I was doing it before.
Girl, yes.
But at any rate, our topic today.
We're going to send our shout out first. Or we're going to do that at the end.
Well, let's do it.
Our beautiful mugs. Courtesy. I can't find the camera.
Can you just push it forward, sugar?
Work with me. Courtesy of Nicole Mitchell, who is working on that's the male logo. So courtesy of Nicole Mitchell with Divine Designs. We are up and running. We are taking orders for t-shirts, coffee mugs, water bottles. Look at us merchandising. Yes. We just had to get that little bit of tidbit out the way.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. So today's topic is role reversal.
Role reversal.
And I'm telling you, for the past couple of weeks, Trill and I have been talking about role reversal.
Yes.
And I think Trill has probably had more one-on-one incidents or involving this topic than I have. I'm going to probably come from a different perspective than Trio today, but that's why we have Let's Talk for Real with Shay and Trill. Okay, so Trill is going to talk us a little bit about role reversal from her perspective, and then I'm going to get in where I fit in.
All right.
Well,
what brought the topic to my attention was I had a conversation with a young man, and he was basically talking about how he was just frustrated with his living situation. And what was going on was that the young man had to wind up dropping out of school to get a full-time job to help his mother pay the bills. Not only was he helping his mother pay the bills, but he was also helping to take care of his siblings. Now,
he had to drop out of school. Pay bills, and take care of his siblings. Where was Mama?
Mama was in the house.
Okay.
And guess what Mama had in the house?
Okay.
A boyfriend, a boo, no, he won't even a helpmate.
I was going to say, don't you say that.
Yeah, a boo, and he was a boo with no job. So my thought process was, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that now you have your son going out here working like he's your man, but your man is at the house like he's your son. Role reversal. So I was like, what is wrong with this picture? And then you're not understanding why your son is frustrated. He's frustrated because now you got me dropping out of school for a grown, rusty-tailed man to come in the house and take the position that I should be taking, which is relaxing and playing video games and being a child, while this man sits here taking my role. Now I got to go out here and I got to work and I got to pay bills and I got to take care of siblings, children that are not my children, but they're my sister and my brother. Now I'm the brother acting like the father. And not only am I acting like the father, but I'm also acting like the boyfriend / the husband, while this man taking on the position of the brother and the son. Role reversal.
So let me get this straight.
Get it straight.
Hey, ladies, so glad that you all have joined Rhonda, Days, and Michelle. Glad that you tuned in today.
Nicole, yes.
Nicole, I didn't see Nicole.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
you
thought
seeing
I saw
things?
That.
No.
My glasses are not working today. Go ahead.
I'm the one fan. Let me get this straight. Okay.
Yes.
So,
role reversal.
We're talking about role reversal for those of you who are just tuning in. So, Trill, you're telling me that this young man shared with you that he had to go to work.
Drop out of school first.
Okay, first of all.
Senior year. But go ahead.
Okay, so he had to drop out of school his senior year.
His senior year.
To get a job. To help mama. Pay the bills. And somewhere along the line, mama got a boo. In the house. That don't work. The Bible says a man that don't work don't eat. But anyway,
so yeah, he eating.
So anyway, so girl, don't do that to me. So the son is frustrated, and mama don't understand why the son is frustrated.
Yeah. Now, that's just not even all of it. Now, he's frustrated. Now, mind you, he don't get along with the boyfriend. And you know why he don't get along with the boyfriend? Because he's trying to understand why is it that this man can lay up in this house, don't contribute anything, don't bring in groceries first, but eating, don't bring no washing powder, no nothing, but you reaping all the benefits of me being the son. And now you taking on this role. Now I'm taking care of my mama and you.
So really the son now has become the husband. And the daddy. Yes. Now how dysfunctional is that?
Dysfunction.
But now check this out. I can only imagine how many households in America that is the narrative. I can only imagine how many households in America that, let's flip the script.
I talked to 4 of them this week.
Say that again.
I talked to 4 of them this week.
Count them. 1, 2, 3,
4. Similar situations where the man ain't doing nothing. One is a stepdad. And the little boy got put out because he don't get along with the stepdad. And now he's living in his car in the parking lot of his job. And so now he's in the dilemma that I might have to sell my car so I can get me some money to find me somewhere to stay. And your thing to your son is, don't you quit your job, because if you quit your job, then you can't have money to bring to the house.
That he can't stay
in. But I'll let you come here for 30 days.
And the man and the stepdad, okay. See, I'm sorry.
That's a different scenario.
Okay.
A role reversal.
Now, let's flip that. And I'm going to come back to that. Yes. But let's flip that. Let's talk about the young girls.
Yes.
That are doing this role.
Yes.
That mama is doing whatever, whether mama, daddy is in the house or not, the daughter is having to be
mama and wife,
caretaker.
Yes.
Going to school, trying to go to school and go to work. Y'all,
raising her siblings.
What is wrong with this picture? Can I just tell y'all, America, what's wrong with this picture?
It's out of order.
Not only is it out of order, but the bottom line is that when young boys have to give up their childhood, when young girls have to give up their childhood, when they become adults, they are still little boys and little girls trying to get back what they never was given. And so now we have a world full of grown children.
Yes. Now, one of the little boys has a girlfriend. And guess what the girlfriend is doing? Taking care of him like he her son. Because he can't be a son at home. So I'm going to be a son with my girlfriend. So now his girlfriend has become his mama.
And what's wrong with that picture? This is the other thing. This is the other thing about role reversal. See, a lot of times parents, and now we're going to talk for real today.
Yes.
Okay. If y'all want to talk about this offline, we can. We are available. Aren't we, Trill?
Yes.
We're available. What is happening is that there's also role reversal going on inside the house with both parents in the home. See, a lot of people don't want to talk about that because you have children who you have daughters who end up being the wife. You have sons who end up being the husband, the father figure, and the daddy is in the house. You have the same role reversal with the daughters that are in the house. And the sad part is that when they grow up and become adults, now they have mama issues, they have daddy issues, and you can tell just as good those individuals who were robbed of their childhood because in their adult relationships, they revert back to throwing temper tantrums like a child.
Yes.
And we have a lot of that going on in many households in America. And it's not just in the Black community. It's in every community because there are people, there are kids who have been latchkey kids for years, for generations. And I promise you, there are still latchkey kids in this generation. And so the saga and the cycle continues. And I'm telling you, we just got a mess. We have a mess. Why do we have a mess? We have a mess because we don't want to walk in that truth, that level of truth. And then we look at our children and we start asking the question, where did they learn it from? They learned it from you. They learned it from you, their mom. They learned it from you, their dad. But we don't want to take ownership of what our role has been in that dysfunction that is playing out in their life today as an adult.
And then what you wind up having is husband and wives who now are already dysfunctional as children. Now you got a role of the wife now think she's the husband, and the husband think he's the wife.
Right.
So you still got role reversal even in that. So now your kids are confused because they don't know who's supposed to be who.
That's right. They looking at mama because mama is the one leading and daddy should be the one leading. But because daddy got issues, he don't know who he is. He's walking in an identity crisis and he's looking to mama to be daddy. So then if you have boys, I know, girl, this thing is deep. I told you we were going to go a different perspective today. So this thing is so deep. Now you got the boys looking to the mom as the father figure. And then we wonder why boys end up being more feminine than masculine because they're looking at their mother as the model.
Yes, because it used to be when we growing up, my mama used to say, go ask your daddy.
Yeah.
You didn't come and say, Mama, can I do that? She'll cut you right then and there. She'll say, go ask your daddy. Because he was the decision maker in the house.
Exactly.
Now your daddy, the daddies are saying, go ask your mama. What has happened to your authority? And then you get to the point that when he tried to circumvent his authority, the woman in there now is going to let him understand that you're not the man, you're the woman.
Right. Exactly.
Get in your place.
Exactly.
And so because he don't know who he is, and because his stature is already feminine, like you said, then he'll cower down, and the one with the most authority is going to be the one that's in charge.
Absolutely.
And you got dysfunction.
All day, every day. You have dysfunction. And so wives can't be wives no more. You know, and I can hear y'all out there talking about, well, what if she ain't got no husband? Okay, but the bottom line is, boo, let me tell you something. I don't care if she don't have a husband. A woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. She don't have the wherewithal. She don't have the knowledge. She don't have the wisdom. She don't even have the experience of a man because she's not a man.
And then the funny thing about it is because in our mindset, though, we take strength and masculinity and confuse the two. We're sitting up there, and next thing you know,
she's strong,
but she acting masculine. Now she want to step to a man. Girl, you better sit down somewhere.
Okay. Just
but now you can't no man tell me nothing. I'm my own woman. I can take care of this. Don't you know you weren't built and designed for that? You were supposed to be a helpmate. You're not supposed to be the one that's. But anyway, that's a whole different conversation.
Yes, it is. So I can tell you right now, honey. Yes, I am. What they say, cooking the bacon, making the bacon.
But
whatever.
You're still feminine.
But I tell you one thing: when Daddy come on the scene,
okay, you want cheese in your eggs.
You want cheese in your eggs. Now,
she said, I know how to get in my lane. Some of us don't know how to get in our lane.
I'm trying to tell you right now. I know you're looking for me. I know you're praying for me because I feel you're praying for me, boo. It's going to be all right. God will cause that divine connection in just a little while. Keep on praying. I'm going to keep on praying for you. You're going to keep on praying for me. And we're going to do what we need to do.
And that's why we have everything that's going on in society now is because the roles have been reversed and we're out of order. And that's why we don't understand why boys are acting like girls and girls are acting like boys, and then people saying we don't need to be married, we don't need to do this because we're so dysfunctional right now.
And then check this out. How about moms who now, you know, all the children are grown.
Go ahead.
And they have this mindset that I don't raise y'all. The least y'all can do is take care of me.
Privilege. You're privilege.
Now, see, I know some of y'all not gonna like that right there.
But some of them ain't even waiting till the children old and grown.
And I know, I can hear y'all saying, but the Bible says, honor thy father and thy mother. Yes, I understand that.
But he ain't say become a dependent.
Can you say that again?
He ain't say become a dependent.
I'm trying to tell you right now.
They can claim you on their taxes.
Right now. Can you say that? Girl, claiming you on my taxes. Because I'm doing everything for you. I'm paying your mortgage. I'm paying your car note. I'm buying your grocery. I'm buying your clothes. Whatever you need, you looking at me to do it because I'm your child. No, that's not my role. That's not my role. My role is to honor you, not to pay for you, for heaven's sake. I know some of y'all not gonna like that, but like I say, we're available to talk offline, and I can't get into scripture right now because we're still trying to cover this complex topic. But we can go to the scripture now. We can go to the scripture. Tell me where honor is defined as paying for your mortgage. Y'all don't like that.
Oh yeah.
See, we talking about role reversal. We're still talking about role reversal. Yeah, just like I have 2 grown children right now. But I bet you this one thing, I'm not looking at them to pay nothing for me. To God, and I say this, to God be the glory.
Yes.
To God be the glory.
And it's one thing to allow your kids to do that, but don't make your kids feel like
they obligated.
Don't do it, that they're not good kids.
Or they don't love you.
Or they don't love you. That manipulation is what you use.
That's exactly what that is manipulation in that role reversal.
Yes, but like I was saying, some of us ain't even waiting till our kids old and grown. You doing that to your kids now. That boy was a senior in high school.
Thank you, Felicia. Felicia say, amen. You're absolutely right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Role reversal.
I'm telling you, that role reversal. And then, you know, you talking about, now you got young boys who are assuming the role and don't even know how to fulfill the role. They don't even know the role.
Because they haven't been taught. Because they haven't seen an example. And the example that you have brought in the house is a bad example. You're going to tell him it's okay for him to lay up here and do nothing, but it's not okay for you. And then you wonder why he going around punching his girlfriend in the face because he's frustrated because she done did something to remind him of his mama.
Of his mama. Exactly. And he really want to punch his mom in the face. But because the girlfriend is there, he punched the girlfriend. Now he gets catches a charge, and now he's in the judicial system.
Because the girlfriend has become a surrogate for the mama.
Come on now. That's exactly why.
Because that's what he do. He's looking for somebody like his mama, just like the girl is looking for somebody like her daddy.
Come on.
And so when he finds something that is similar to his mama, because what he can't do to his mama, he gonna do to you.
Yeah. And y'all know y'all see it. Y'all see it in your community. It's probably in your family. You know, dysfunction. On top of dysfunction, because we don't know who we are. We don't know what lane we're supposed to be in. We don't know what our role is. And so we have all of these role reversals that's going on. But people don't want to talk about it.
And I was thinking, and not to compare the old days, but the old days were less confusing because you knew who did what in those roles, and it got to the point that we have become so modernized and what do they call it? The movement with us with women.
Girl,
what was that? The feminist movement. We have gotten so now the roles are so out of whack. So then when you get a man that wants to come in and do the role that he was called to do, he got to fight you for it.
Right.
Why he got to fight you for it? And now then you get this that comes out when you do get one. He too good to be true. He too
good to be true. Girl, if you don't stop it right now, oh my God. So when I get the real good thing, I don't know how to handle it. I don't know how to appreciate it. I don't know how to value it.
Something wrong with him.
Oh, wait.
He weak.
Girl, you took the words out of my mouth.
I don't want no weak man.
I don't want no weak man.
What, you don't want a man?
Because he don't beat you, because he don't call you out of your name, because he don't tear you down, because he's not having you to downsize your lifestyle. So many of us black women have downsized our lifestyle for pleasure. I wanted to say Peter Pan, but anyway, pleasure and not purpose. That is a shame. And then we wonder why. And then we wonder why. And then we wonder why our lives are the way that they are. So many of us, because I remember I've done it. I've downsized myself.
On the roughneck. Gotta have a roughneck.
Downsized my life. Downsize my values, my morals, what I believe in, for breath and britches, because my identity was tied up in the breath and britches. But let me tell you something. When you find yourself, when you come to yourself, baby, breath and britches is an afterthought. Because now you know who you are. You value you. I'm gonna tell you something. And to me, the older some women get, the dumber they get.
Yes.
The same, he using the
same stuff that he did in high school
on you. And because you're so desperate, desperation is all over you. Now, instead of you being a queen,
you're a peasant. Role reversal.
Now, instead of you being a queen,
you become a peasant.
And you don't know who you are.
Don't know who you are.
And so now you accepting anything, any penance. You're accepting it. Whatever he says, whatever he does, you just go along with it.
And that's why it's easy for you to be in role reversal.
Of course.
Because when you know who you are, then you're going to walk in what you were called and created to be. When you don't know who you are, then you're going to get somebody going to put you in a category that don't even fit you.
Exactly.
Now you become the side piece and the daughter and all these other things that you're not, because you don't know who you are.
Exactly. And that's the deal right there. So, we're talking about role reversal today. This role reversal topic is a complex topic because it can go many different directions. But we wanted to give you all just enough to give you food for thought over the weekend. And again, if you want to talk about it offline, inbox us.
Okay.
You can even do the video call. You want to talk? Do the video call right now. You have a question. Excuse me. You have a question or a comment that you don't want to type, that you want to be face to face with us. We invite you to do that.
And if we have walked in your house, just say, "Excuse me, let me clean this up."
Just embrace it. Just embrace it. Yeah. Because this is the last thing. I have a granddaughter and grandsons. God knows we're doing the best we can to raise them right.
Yes.
God knows we're doing the best we can to pour into them now, so that my grandsons won't be your granddaughter's nightmare. Or my granddaughter won't be your grandson's
witch on a broom. Yes. Because I got two sons, and I was sharing with Pastor Jay. I said, you know what I don't want is my sons to be another broken man walking around here with boy issues.
That's what I'm saying. We have too many men who are walking this side of glory, who are little boys that are broken because they have mama and daddy issues. And one of the things, Lord have mercy, we can just really go right there. But for the sake of time, we're not, because that's a whole hour of a topic. But some of you do have sons that are dealing with mama and daddy issues.
And what was that I said to you the other day? That the people that's supposed to love you are the people that's breaking you and killing you.
That's it.
You got to learn how to breathe life into your kids and not death.
That's it. Tell them the truth. Because God knows I'm going to tell mine the truth. They know it. They'll tell you right now, my mama going to tell you the truth. And they might get mad and not even talk to me for a day or a week or a month or months, but it's okay. Because at the end of the day, the Bible says open rebuke is better than secret love. And so I'd rather tell them the truth and let them be mad than me sugarcoat it and then they're not walking in truth. Amen. So, there it is. It is 3 minutes before our time is up. But we love you guys.
That was good.
We hope that we've said something today that has provoked you to do better, provoked you to think about where you are, where you want to be, to provoke you to come out with your hands up saying, God, it's me. I surrender everything to you. Because I don't want to go out like this. I know y'all don't want to go out like that. I know you don't want to go out like that, because one thing Jesus will do, he will visit you. Just like he did at the woman with the woman at the well. He was not going to allow her to die in her situation, because he knew it was too much in her, just like it's too much in you. Men, happy Father's Day. For those of you who are fathers out there in the audience, or who will be reviewing the broadcast later, happy Father's Day. Pray that every good gift that you deserve, that you receive on your special day. So if you have a father that is living, love on him. Show him how valuable he is to you. Because you have his last name, regardless of whoever last name you have, you still got his name in you, because you're his blood, his DNA runs in you. So for the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. You talking about no baby daddy, girl? You crazy? Yeah, because we like to sit by the camera. I mean, it's right there, Tria, right there, right there.
It ain't working for me today. I'm having a your syndrome.
Bless her heart and all her parts.
And look for purpose versus what'd you say? Pleasure versus purpose is coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, that's coming. That is probably gonna be the next topic.
I'll be snatching stuff out.
That's gonna be the next topic. But listen, you guys know that we've been telling you all along. I promise y'all, I'm going to get registration up. But when registration get up, I want y'all to register for Cry My Last Tear, August the 18th, right here in Raleigh, baby. It is going down. If you want to be free, if you want to be delivered, I invite you to come to this event. It is going to be, oh my God, a stone gas, honey. That's what Don Cornelius says, a stone gas, honey. So I want you to make sure you bring somebody. If we got limited seating, we got seating for 50 women. We might can squeeze in a few more, but no more than about 50, 55 women. So I want to make sure that you all are there. We got our Hugs with Love project that's coming up.
July 14th.
July 14th.
From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're interested, let me know. I have sent an invite out. If you want t-shirts done, we can do your t-shirts. Last year I got them. This year, all you got to go get your purple t-shirt.
That's it.
And we'll put the words on it for you. We're going to the local rest home and giving away care packages, loves, and hugs on July 14th. And if you're interested, let me know. I put a list of what the needs are. So if you can't go, you can make a donation. If you don't do a donation, give us an air hug. We'll take that.
That's right. We sure will. And listen,
and we got
June 23rd. June 23rd is going to be our first 1 year anniversary. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you want to do that. Trying to give you a hint. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you want to make sure you do that before we have our first year anniversary event. And then we're going to be ministering well. Oh yeah, and then the Let's Talk page. Make sure you follow it so when we come on, you'll be able to get the alerts that we are on.
And then we'll be in Jacksonville, September the 22nd.
Is it the 22nd?
Is it the 22nd? She got to look.
See how I'm glistening, America?
Yeah, we'll be tag team back again in
Jacksonville. We will. September 22nd. You're right.
September
22nd, Women's Explosion. I forget what the name of it.
Healing. Is it Healing Within? No. I'm sorry, y'all.
I don't know, but I'm just telling you.
We're going to be busy.
You want to be there, okay?
So, yes.
All right.
And get your t-shirts.
Yeah,
we posted the prices. We posted the different styles. We got a different style for the men.
Lord help her. Y'all, this is the design for the men, y'all, with the microphone. Trill came and bless her heart. It's all right.
It's not working with me.
It's okay.
But yes, we got the t-shirts for the men and the women. You can get it in bedazzle or non-bedazzle for those that don't want to bling bling. Yes. So if you want your order, hit us up. And we'll be glad to get that to Nicole Mitchell with designs. Divine Designs. I am just all over the place today. Well, y'all work with me anyway. Y'all still love me.
Yes. All right, y'all. Sing along with us. It's Friday.
You know real.
It's Friday.
So can we talk for real?
It's Friday.
So let's talk.
Let's talk for real. Let's talk with Shay and Trill. Let's talk. Let's talk for real. Let's talk. Let's talk for real. Hey.
I keep seeing a spot. But anywho.
It's just your listening. Love you all.
Love you guys.
Have a blessed weekend. Love your family. We'll see you next week. Same time, same station. All right?
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye. Girl, you